Fort Holabird began as Camp Holabird in 1917 on approximately 96 acres near Colgate Creek. It was named after Brigadier General Samuel Beckley Holabird. The site was chosen because of its accessibility to rail, road and water modes of transportation. It was established as a motor transport training center and depot. An intercepted letter dated January 7, 1919, written by a man named Charles L. to his dear seal, described the camp as having more than 21,000 trucks on site. Camp Holabird made national headlines on July 2, 1919, when a U.S. Navy C-8 blimp exploded during its landing. The blast injured 80 adults and children who were watching. It also broke windows of homes more than a mile away. In the beginning, there were no wooden barracks at the camp. The permanent barracks would not come until much later. Instead, all personnel were quartered in canvas tents in what would become known as Tent City. In the cold Baltimore winters, these tents were not the ideal place to live. By 1928, a quartermaster's corps review showed that Camp Holabird had grown to encompass 161 acres and contained a total of nearly 7,000 military personnel. The camp was responsible for the procurement of all motor transport supplies used by the War Department, and at that time had approximately $14 million of motor transport stock on hand. At various times, Camp Holabird also contained a quartermaster laundry that did the laundry for not only Holabird, but also Fort Howard, Curtis Bay and the 3rd Corps headquarters. The camp bakery also provided baked goods to Curtis Bay. Although Holabird played a major role in WIA, it was not until after the war that the camp saw major growth. Many people are unaware that it was at Fort Holabird that the Jeep was first tested and approved for military use. The vehicle testing course at Holabird has almost been destroyed, with a recreation park now in its place. But one jewel remains in a hidden state. It's what the locals call Tank Hill. This was a hill that was fitted with 3 different test grades for vehicle incline testing. From the outside, it just looks like a clump of trees. But when you look closely and walk into the trees, you see the tracks built with concrete. The rightmost track is a fairly low grade, the middle grade is steeper, and the leftmost grade is very steep and could be fitted with various types of terrain surfaces. During post-war years, Holabird almost doubled in size to approximately 350 acres with almost 300 permanent buildings. It was renamed a fort in 1950 and used as the U.S. Army Intelligence School and Counterintelligence Records Facility. It was also used as an Armed Forces Examining and Entrance Station, or induction facility. Many local residents forget that during the early 1970s, because of its close proximity to Washington, D.C., the fort was used to guard witnesses in major federal cases. Watergate co-conspirators John Dean and Charles Colson were both held at Fort Holabird. In 1973, the fort was closed permanently and converted into a business park.